2021 Prom Assembly will get underway. Before we begin, please take a moment to download the Kahoot app or get yourself logged in so that you can play along later in the big prom quiz. We'd also like you to click through the QR code to enter your name for today's raffle. There are great prizes that are being given away. And now, would you please join me in giving a warm Demon welcome to one of the chairs responsible for today's event, Mrs. Lauren Backus.
Good morning, class of 2021. Woo! I want to hear some good enthusiasm. I know it's early, but come on. It's going to be a fun event. All right. Thank you. All right, parents, you can move down a little if you would like to. Okay, good morning. We're so excited to have you guys in one room. This is the first time we've seen all of you together in over a year. Thank you to Mr. Wilson and Mr. Warnicke for working with us to make this show happen. I forgot to take my mask off. That's what COVID does to you, right? Okay, thank you also to my senior parent co-chairs, Mrs. Jolliffe and Mrs. Rentz. Okay, I know Mr. Warnicke said sign into the QR code. If you are having an issue signing in yourself or you're having a difficulty with your phone, just borrow a friend's phone so that we can make sure that you join the raffle and get in on the raffle now at the beginning of the show. Okay, now we know that you are more interested in hearing or seeing your classmates walk the runway than listening to us speak, but we have some important information to share before we get started. As a Westlake High School senior, you are eligible to apply for numerous scholarships this spring. I hope you've already started. The Westlake PTA's units award about $20,000 to Westlake students. To be eligible, you or your parent must be a WHS PTSA member. Student membership is only $10. Scholarship applications are currently available. You can find the information online, or you could just ask Mrs. Weitzel in the counselor's office. We are so excited that we get to have a prom. So this will be a fun kickoff for that season. Please remember that in order to be eligible to attend, you must be a senior in good standing, and Mr. Wilson sent out an email with lots of details last night. So check your inbox if you haven't seen it yet. Now on to our show. Blake Wolf is looking fabulous as he escorts our MCs, Gabby Backus and Jane Jolliffe. Today, Blake is wearing my paisley coat and pants. To set up this outfit, he's wearing a ruby red vest, tie, and pocket square with white shoes to match. Blake wants his classmates to remember that he's always smiling and to appreciate every moment. Jane is wearing Jules and Cleo V-neck beaded sheath dress, sparkling with old Hollywood glamour and modern day flair. This all-over crossing red sequin dress is the stuff of legends. One of Jane's favorite high school memories is competing in the class Olympics during freshman year. She wants her friends to remember that she will always send you the homework if you ask her at the right time. Gabby is shining in a Morgan & Company plunging metallic silver foil dress that is both sleek and textural. 2 crystal embellished bands trim the waist to complete the look. One of Gabby's favorite memories is the ping pong tournament at the pep rally, and in 10 years, she wants to be living in Chicago.
Hey guys. Welcome to the class of 2021 Prom Assembly. We'll have many more models on our runway in just a few minutes.
We are going to bring you a spectacular prom fashion show, and you will also have a chance to play the big prom quiz and win many great raffle prizes. If you don't have the Kahoot app, please download it now so you are ready to play later. We also need you to enter our raffle. Just click into the QR code and complete an entry form.
As a reminder, prom is being held at Market Square at Crocker Park on Saturday, May 15th. There will be an elegant sit-down dinner and a fun-filled night of dancing and celebrating COVID style.
We will finish off the night at Main Event in Avon for our after prom, which runs from 11 to 2 a.m. After prom tickets will be sold at the same time as prom tickets, so keep watching for announcements.
Please remind your parents to send in the senior donation for After Prom $100 to offset the cost of After Prom. This event is planned and funded by parents and community donations.
Before we get started, we would like to welcome the administrators, school board members, parents, and friends who are watching today on our live stream. We really wish you could be here in person, but sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We would also like to thank a few local businesses for providing services to help make this assembly possible. You can get complete details about all our vendors in the QR code.
Thank you to Kate Guerin from David's Bridal for outfitting our models in the latest prom trends. We really appreciate the attention to the details, and it shows in each of the dresses. The staff at David's will be happy to help you find your perfect prom look. If you see something you love, please call and make an appointment. Now that proms are back on this year, dresses are going fast, so don't wait. They also have a huge selection online.
Thank you to Debbie Horn at the Tuxedo Junction located inside Great Northern Mall. They've provided all of the poppin' tuxedos that our guys are wearing today. There's a $45 off coupon in the QR code. There's also a chance to win a free rental tux today in our raffle. We appreciate Tuxedo Junction's generosity, and we're looking forward to working with them again in the future.
Bella Capelli Sanctuario on Center Ridge Road in Westlake provided the stylist for our hair today. Bella Capelli is co-owned by Westlake High School alumni Serena Peck, and she and her team were here at 6:30 this morning. We love our looks and appreciate their support and assistance. They also donated a nice raffle prize for later in the show, and in the QR code is a coupon for services at Bella Capelli.
Silver Fox Florist has generously provided all the flowers for today. We thank them for the beautiful corsages and boutonnieres, and we love that they took the time to add colors and details to match our outfits. And TMT Digital donated the posters you saw as you came in. They're a great resource for all of your printing needs, especially graduation signs and banners.
Thank you also to Class of 2023 member Sam Wilbur, who has been here with us all this morning to photograph our event, and to our talented classmate, Macy Sinrick, who designed our poster art.
And it's not just our parents on this committee. There's a great team who's been working on this since before Christmas, before we even knew if the show would go on. Thank you to Mrs. Golombuski, Mrs. Kennedy, Mrs. Matu, Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Peer, Mrs. Zanotti, Mrs. Hardup, Mrs. Jordinger, and Mrs. Malloy.
What an amazing generosity these Westlake businesses, friends, and parents have shown us today. Please join us in thanking them with a great round of applause, and please remember to support your local vendors.
And now, without further ado, let's see some prom fashions. First up is Matthew Eady and Amanda Finney. Wow, Amanda shines in this royal blue Jules and Cleo V-neck satin sheath with front rouging and lace-up back. The left thigh-high slit is sure to catch the eye. In 10 years, Amanda hopes to live near Cleveland, and she would love to work downtown and have a family. Matthew is wearing an Ike Bihar royal blue paisley coat with skinny black fitted pants and Panza slip-on patent leather shoes. Topping off his outfit is the new teardrop black bow tie, go great with black suspenders. And unlike Amanda, in 10 years, Matthew will hopefully not be living in Westlake. No offense.
Next up is Joe Brown and Brianna Ware. Brianna is wearing a gorgeous Galena signature plum mesh dress featuring all over beading, spaghetti straps with a V-neck, and a sleek sheath silhouette. A godet hem completes her stunning look. Brianna's most memorable moment at Westlake High School was when the football team won their first game in over 2 years, and everyone went crazy. All the Demonettes went out after to celebrate. Joe will surely sparkle on prom night wearing Tuxedo Junction's mod shimmering stretch stone lame starlight jacket, which can be borrowed or bought. Joe chose totally black accessories to be sure that you noticed his coat. Joe's favorite time at Westlake High School is being under the lights playing lacrosse on a warm night. He is so grateful to have a season this year, and he hopes to make it the most memorable one yet.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart to see you.
Next up, Sam Falcone and Kira Strosky.
Baby, when you talk like that, you go, man. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction.
Kira sure does shimmer in a City Triangle's glitter lace bodice, v-neck, and spaghetti strap dress in wine. The skirt is a stretch bow wrap highlighted with a soft slit. The cutout back features an exposed zipper and delicate lace. Kira hopes that her friends remember her sarcasm in the classroom, and during COVID, she learned that she can get along with her sisters when she actually tries. Sam has selected an exclusive style by Mod Market Distinction. A burgundy velvet paisley jacket with black shawl trim is paired with a black shirt, and the burgundy dot bow tie adds flair. Skinny pants and shoes really set off this outfit. Sam looks forward to continuing his soccer career at the University of Mount Union, and in 10 years he hopes to be working a good job and living somewhere warm.
Reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel
Let's hear it for Jack Finucane and Trisha Nair.
Sexy girl, get sexy. Get sexy, girl, get sexy.
Trisha spun in this Morgan & Co. rose gold gracefully draped metallic dress with a gorgeous soft cowl neckline. This comfortable dress will be a stunner at prom. Trisha loved not taking finals junior year, and she has learned that she can binge Netflix shows very quickly. Jack has chosen Tuxedo Junction's latest Yale blue suit by Ike Bihar. This three-piece suit has a special new scoop neck vest, and he is wearing a Michael Kors blue and silver paisley tie with royal blue pocket square and Morocco brown shoes. A fun fact about Jack is that he has 2 different teacher staplers at home. Don't ask.
Make it clap. Lights on, lights off, make it clap. Yeah, make it clap. My name ain't Santa, but she's sitting on.
Look, it's Spencer Carmen and Hannah Friedrich.
Yeah, turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said what's up, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money.
Hannah's all-over embroidered catch-it ball gown in metallic light blue is a real showstopper. The embroidered floral blooms accent with metallic sequins adorn the bodice of this elegant ball gown, while trailing branches, leaves, and petals cascade down the skirt. Spaghetti straps, a lace-up back, and side pockets complete this elegant look. Hannah said she's not sure what she wants her classmates to remember about her, but she really hopes they don't remember how unbelievably bad she was at honors geometry. Spencer Carmen decided to class up the show with Tuxedo Junction's exclusive Dawson ivory coat with black satin shawl lapel. His ivory-fitted shirt, black lapelled vest, and bow tie gives elegance anywhere he goes. During COVID, Spencer learned that he could work hard and achieve the goals he set for himself, and his favorite memory at WHS is playing football at his senior year.
But count this money and put my team on, got my whole clique standing. What's up?
Here comes Tim Rush and Emily Tobin.
It was a dream, more money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up. Now I'm dope on the bread, we can toast so fresh how we flow. Everybody get this down from us. Was a kid with the other little kids. Now I'm ripping up shows and them fans going wild with us. Tell mommy I'm sorry. This life is a party. Remember you was a
Emily
kid.
sure does look fabulous in this David's beaded overlay V-neck sheath in metallic gray. The elegant beadwork adds extra shine to the sparkly spaghetti strap, and the beaded and chiffon hem land movement to the soft silhouette. Emily's favorite memory at WHS is qualifying for the district swim meet in all 4 of her events this year. She will continue her swimming career at Drew University. Tim is wearing Tuxedo Junction's exclusive new light gray suit, which you can buy or borrow. This sleek style has a scoop neck vest and bubblegum pink tie with pocket square to match. And we finish with gray Monaco shoes. Tim looks forward to living and working in North Carolina after graduating from Miami University, and he wants his classmates to remember that he was always nice to everyone.
Dream, more money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up. Now I'm dope on the bread, we can toast so fresh.
Next up, it's Camden Lindstrom and Alexandra Fernandez.
I got my suit and tie. I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And it got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white. And you dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you what.
Alexandra is absolutely rocking this Jules and Cleo marine blue scoop neck high shine charmeuse satin A-line dress with pockets. The crystal embellishment at the waist and a skirt slit complete the prom-ready look. Alexandra wants her classmates to remember her creativity, and in 10 years, she hopes to be working as an architect and traveling to new places. Camden chose Allura's lightweight cornflower blue tuxedo for a spring look, accenting his outfit with coral reef vest, long tie, pocket square, and brown Monaco shoes finish off his look for spring. During COVID, Camden learned to never give up on anything. Even though things get tough and there's lows in life, always keep your head high and pursue excellence.
I'm gonna show you call daddy. I guess they're just like us.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up.
This sunset colored white by Vera Wang halter dress with sash. This V-neck halter gown with matte crepe bodice features a bow detail in the back. The long, soft charmeuse skirt with middle slit and trampunto stitch satin sash finishes off the hot look. Versa's most memorable moment at Westlake High School was tripping up the stairs in the history ring, and during COVID, Versa learned that almost everything is more fun when you just go with the flow. Dylan asked to wear Tuxedo Junction's exclusive Hendrix abstract color coat. You will really turn some heads with this outfit, paired with black trim pants, burnt orange vest, tie, and pocket square. Lucky for you, this is also in the Buy It or Borrow It program. Dylan wants his friends to remember that he always knew how to have a good time, especially when he jumped over Miss Clark in the dunk contest.
Do it and do it and do it. Let's do it.
Now we have Sammy Zanotti and Coco Sad. Coco's wearing an all-over exquisite patterned sequin V-neck dress in gunmetal by Galena's signature. This mermaid-style tank dress with a fitted bodice and chiffon flutter hem sets her apart. Coco wants her classmates to remember that she's very easy to talk to and is someone you can always go to for help. Sammy truly shines in the Ryan stretch metallic coat that can be bought or borrowed. Teamed with skinny stretch pants and a golden vest, tie, and pocket square. It is topped off with Monaco black leather shoes. During COVID, Sammy learned how much he hates sitting around and doing nothing, and he realized that he's happiest when he's living every day to the fullest. He wants you to remember that he always kept it 100.
Really messed up week.
Here comes Quinn Miller and Izzy Del Sario.
Bitter, and my girlfriend went and cheated on me. She's a California dime, but it's time for me to quit her. La la la, whatever. La la la, it doesn't matter. La la la, oh well. La la la, we're going at it tonight.
Izzy is stunning in this David's Plum strapless crinkle chiffon dress. This dress is simply stunning with the ruche bodice and the sweetheart neckline, and the cascade skirt will add drama and movement when spun around the dance floor. In 10 years, Izzy hopes to be living somewhere new and working as either an English teacher or a writer. Quinn decided he would look great in Tuxedo Junction's gray and black paisley jacket with trim fit black pants. We gave him a pop of color with Regency purple vest, bow tie, and pocket square. He chose black Monaco patent leather shoes to finish it off. And in 10 years, Quinn hopes to be working for a Major League Baseball team, and his favorite Westlake High School memory was the fire on the first day of 11th grade.
For the world tonight, and we're dancing on the edge of a Hollywood sign. I don't know if I'll make it, but watch how good I'll fake it.
Please give a huge round of applause to all our models. Remember, our vendors have many more styles and colors to make your prom special.
Now it's time for the big prom quiz. Please welcome our host, Mrs. Matu.
Thanks. Got you, girl. All right. So hopefully all of you have the Kahoot
And we're going to go ahead and play a game. We're going to look and see how well you guys do with some. We appreciate you all being here today and supporting your classmates. We'll get started here. Give you about 5 more seconds here. Everyone in? Okay. All right. And don't forget, if you guys didn't sign up for the raffle, I think you have a quick second to try and do the raffle. They're going to be drawing names while we're doing the game. So hopefully you guys all were able to figure that one out. All right, we looking good? 20 more seconds. All right, 10 seconds. All right, I'm sure all of you are aware of how to use the Kahoot app. So we'll get going here. As soon as someone hits start, Prom Assembly. All right, here we go. What is prom short for? What does prom short for? Promise, promade, promiscuous, prominent. What is prom short for? Let's see how well you guys do. What are we thinking? Promenade. A gathering. All right, teen drivers are how many more times likely to crash? 2 times 15, 4, or 25? Teen drivers. How many more times are they more likely to crash? You might be surprised with this answer. 4 times. 4 times. Remember, don't be a distracted driver. All right, yellow ferret's in the lead. All right. Partner violence can occur between people who just met, to 1 in 3 teens, and couples who've been together for a long time, or all of the above. Partner violence can occur between people who just met, 1 in 3 teens, couples who've been together, all of the above. Yes, all of the above. Oh, champion Puffin, good job. All right. What do you leave behind for teachers, coaches, future employers every time you post something? Digital dynasty, Facebook folio, teen resume, or social media footprint? You're all finding out this is very, very important. What are you leaving behind every time you post something? Remember, what you post gets seen for a long time. Social media footprint. You're leaving a social media footprint. Make sure you guys check your footprints. Why was prom created? To introduce eligible young ladies to potential husbands, to promote social etiquette and manners in each year's graduating class, to allow dancing in a supervised setting, to increase attendance after prom. What do you think, Gabby? Gabby's going with red. Nope. Social etiquette and manners in each year's graduating class. And so far, we've seen some really good etiquette from many of you. On average, how many dresses will a girl try on before she picks the right one? 5, 15, 10, or 20? This will be a shocking one, too. Ten dresses. And girls, if you're looking for dresses, David's Bridals, They have a lot of dresses on the website as well in store. Which famous singer married their prom date? John Bon Jovi, Kanye West? John Bon Jovi. Hopefully you all know who he is. Jolly Meerkat. When was the first prom held? 1894, 1926, 1912, or 1908? Some early years here. What are we thinking? What do you think? $1894. Nimble Dingo. All right. When do the highest number of impaired teen driving deaths happen? 4th of July, around Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, between April and June. When do you think this impaired teen driving mostly happens? Between April and June. So you guys know you're in your home stretch. Be safe. All right, last question. Which president allowed his daughter to have her senior prom in the White House? Barack Obama, Gerald Ford, JFK, or Richard Nixon? Gerald Ford. And let's see who the winner was. Jolly Meerkat was third. Ambiel Gator second. And Eager Elephant. Who's Eager Elephant? Hi. Woo! Back to you, Gabby.
Wrong page. Yeah, here. Sorry. That was fun. Thank you. And now Mrs. Bale would like to say a few words.
Hi, oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Whoever started that knows you can totally buy my love with things like applause. All right, I want to talk to you guys really quickly just about some things that we need you guys to know from the counselor's office leading into the last quarter of your senior year, which is super exciting. Firstly, we're going to be celebrating Decision Day, which is where you guys get to wear in the college gear for the decision of where you're going to be attending. That's going to be at the end of April. Usually it's May 1st, but that's a weekend and much less fun. So we'll be doing that at the end of April. If you haven't yet made your decision or you're still in the decision-making process, please come down to the counseling office. We'd love to talk to y'all about it. We do have a Tri-C Freshman Day coming up April 27th. I can take this off. On April 27th, where you guys will be able to go and meet with Tri-C officers if that's something that you're thinking of. So if you're thinking Tri-C, come down to the counseling office and talk to your counselor so we can get you set up. We'll be doing a senior survey with you guys in Naviance. We'll come to your English classrooms and we'll have you guys use your financial aid letters like we talked about, and you'll let us know what your final college choice is. That gives us the opportunity to know where to send your final transcript, which is super important. So when we're in the classrooms that day, just make sure that you're clicking through and completing that senior survey. And then as always, just make sure that you're referencing the Google Classroom. We put a lot of information in there for you, as well as the newsletter, the Counselor Corner, which is linked on the website, and Ms. Pellerite emails a couple times a month. So those are just gonna be really helpful resources for you guys. So please be paying attention to those from the counseling office. I'm going to invite Olivia Clark up in a moment, but before she talks to you guys about the Prom Promise, I'd like to share my personal story with you guys to kind of add a face to one of the statistics that you guys will hear about for people who are affected by drunk drivers. So when I was in 6th grade, I was at my parents' softball game feeling super excited, having just competed in a pickup football game with all the boys and preaching girl power to my friend who was coming over to spend the night. During the walk to the parking lot, it was decided my brother, friend, and I would ride home with my mom's friend Karen. No one thought anything about it. Everyone had assumed that the beverage she was drinking in her travel mug was coffee. On the way home, we assumed the store she stopped at was for groceries, not wine. I assumed her speed was just a desire to get home quicker. All of our assumptions were shattered as badly as the windshield when she turned in front of a semi-truck just a mile from my house. I overheard the police say if she had turned just a second earlier, my brother and I may not have made it, since our side of the car would have been hit directly. Still, her selfish decision sent me to school in 6th grade for weeks with a face full of bruises and scabs. Not ideal for an 11-year-old who was awkward to start. My brother was in the front seat, and he had to quit basketball because his neck brace got in the way of a successful layup. My friend didn't carry physical scars like my brother and I, but she had nightmares for years. So I made a decision early that in high school I was never going to drink or take any drugs. I would certainly never be in the car again with someone who was under the influence because I didn't want to be like Karen. I had higher expectations of myself and my future. So again, I just wanted to share that. Olivia Clark is going to come up and join us to take you guys through the prom pledge. And as you guys look at the pledge, I really urge you to consider the words, to make smart choices, and to take care of one another. Thank you.
Prom night is a memorable time in your life. It should be a night of fun, excitement, and safety. Approximately 53% of teens who admitted to drinking during or after prom said they consumed 4 or more alcoholic beverages, and some got behind the wheel. It is so important that we recognize that our decisions can completely change our lives and the lives of others. 87% of teens reported that their friends would be more likely to drive after drinking than call home for a ride, especially if they thought they would get in trouble. If caught driving under the influence, you can receive points on your license or even get your license suspended. You will also need to attend a remedial driving course and be committed by the court to attend a certified alcohol and drug addiction program. The consequences of using a fake ID are also very real. We've spent the last 12 years trying to reach this point in our lives, and you wouldn't want to throw it all away over one bad decision. We need to be smart on our prom night. Many of you or your friends will be pressured to drink, use drugs, or get behind the wheel with someone who has. Speak up and look out for each other. While you may choose to stay sober, not everyone at prom will make good decisions. WHS encourages you and your friends to be safe and make good choices and have a great prom night. I'd like to invite everybody to say the prom pledge. I pledge
to be drug and alcohol free on prom night. And I will do it right for others and myself. Gabby.
Now I'd like to welcome Ms. Davidson to the stage to talk about prom tickets.
Hello. I'm here to talk about prom sales, ticket sales. It's going to begin the day after spring break. So did everyone get a green confirmation fees form? Your English teacher should have given you one. If you don't have one, I have extra copies up here, and also Mrs. Dunn in the main office has one, so you can pick one up. In order to purchase a prom ticket, you have to have this form filled out. Basically from athletics, library books, and late fees, and school fees, and club pay to participate fees. So if you need one, I'm going to leave them up here and you can grab one, or you can go to the main office to see Mrs. Dunn. Last night, Mr. Wilson sent out a letter to all of our seniors, and in the letter is a detailed memo about prom and ticket sales and everything that's going on. As you all know, it's going to be May 15th, arrival around 6:30. But first off, we have a limited number of tickets that we can sell, 300. But I want to tell you, it's probably not going to be a big issue because in the past 4 or 5 years, we haven't had more than 350, and that includes chaperones. So I don't want you to worry about not being able to make it to prom. We've set up 3 weeks of ticket sales. The first week is just for seniors only, and that will be April 12th through the 16th. And we're going to be selling these from the hours of 1 to 3 in the rotunda. So we'll have that 2-hour time frame every afternoon for that first week. And that's just for you. You can buy your ticket then, and you will get a ticket. The next 2 weeks, April 19th through the 23rd, and then April 26th through the 30th, will be an opportunity for you to buy your ticket if you waited, and also buy your guest ticket. Your guest can be from the school, WHS, or from another school. The only thing that you have to do for that is make sure that you have a guest form filled out. Prom tickets are $60, and you can pay cash or check to Westlake Board of Education. And I'll be there every day from 1 to 3 for those 3 weeks following spring break. I think that's about it. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. One more thing. When you come to buy your prom ticket, you can assign yourself to a table. If you have a group of friends, there's 10 people at each table. And so you might have a few couples you'd like to sit with. Kind of think about that with your friend group, and then let us know what table you would like to sit at. If you don't have that and you want to just sit wherever, that's fine too. About half and half usually make that decision. So just something to think about, and also think about the food choices. All of this information is in this letter that you received last night from Mr. Wilson. And you can come and see me if you have any questions too, in B116. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to our speakers, and if you were one of the 3 top Kahoot winners, you can see Miss Matu for your prize over there.
Last but not least, while we're playing the game show, names are randomly drawn for our great raffle prizes. If you are a winner, stop and see Mrs. Rentz after our program. And if you're watching from home, we will reach out to you about your prize.
Okay, great. Thanks everybody for playing. The first 4 prizes that we're going to give away 2 prom tickets and 2 after prom tickets. We don't have anything to hand you. We are going to just give your name to the committee chairs for each. So when it's time to go and buy your prom tickets, just go and give them your name and they will know that you've won. So our first winner was John Mudrick. He won a prom ticket. Sarah Parcham won a prom ticket. And now after prom tickets, Adam Abuan and Emily Tobin won after prom tickets. The tux rental for the guy, which is a great prize. You've seen a lot of cool looking tuxes, is Connor Rowe. He is our tux winner. And our Bella Capelli gift certificate is Amanda Finney. Yeah, Connor and Amanda, if you're around, just make sure you see Mrs. Rentz because we actually have your prizes. And the rest of these are some gift cards that are set up as gift cards. So come on up, we have these for you. Aria, there was no last name, won a $10 Starbucks card. Colton Rujewitz, Dylan Bednar, and Camden Lindstrom all won Starbucks cards. And these are all Chipotle cards, $10 Chipotle cards. We have Isabella Del Rosario, Nasrin Sad, Emma Hall, Domenica George, Annika Thomas, and Stephen Palmer. All won Chipotle gift cards. I'll show you in a second. I'll give it to you. And then these last winners here all won, it's about a $50 package for main event. There's bowling and
2 laser tags and free half-hour video games for 2.
Yeah, so lots of fun at main event. So if I call your name, come and get your stuff from Mrs. Rentz. Nico Magda, Elizabeth Katzo, Jacob Wiley, Raul Jane, Cal Regai, Cheryl Liang, Coco Sad, Jacob Sire, Summer Salem, Bethany Wang, Blake Wolf, Grace Evans, and Jennifer Zayak. Yay!
I have one more thing to say. Yep.
Thank you to all the senior model sponsors, and a great big thank you to Mr. Wilson, Mr. Warnke, and the Prom Assembly Parent Committee for all the hard work planning this assembly for us.
We hope you had a great time and see you at prom.
Gabby.